All right, everyone. Hello, welcome. Oh, everyone left me in the Zoom thing as I went and took us live. Hi there, welcome to my birthday. Welcome to OTS Rewind, where we're going to watch an old show, show number 4 we did. It's my birthday. I was so excited this year to have my birthday, to have the show on my actual birthday, and then we didn't have it. So we're going to watch a show. And that'll be fun. And I've got a lot of my on-the-spot friends, singers and actors here, and we're going to watch it and react, and you guys at home can watch it and react, and everyone have a good time. Before we get going, I want to just reiterate the on-the-spot campaign that we're really working towards. Check out 8cantwait.org and all the good stuff that they're doing, and it's 8 important steps that we can take right now, practical steps that we can take to help end or help diminish police brutality and all of that. So check that out. That's something that's important to us at On the Spot, and it's important to me personally. But let me bring in everyone here. Let's bring in all of our friends. Hey, there's Grace, there's Andrew, there's Jillian, there's Chris, there's Thomas, there's Pat. That's it. Here now. People might be popping in.
Happy birthday, Nathan!
Happy birthday to Nathan.
This is what you wanted for your birthday.
It is what I wanted for my birthday. It's a present to me.
Our presence is the present.
Oh yeah. So we're gonna watch a show, guys. It's our 4th show ever. Patrick was there, and Andrew was there, and Chris was there, and Thomas was there. And Grace was not yet there.
You were there too. Oh no, I wasn't there.
Grace and Jill were there in our hearts.
They were there.
We were somewhere.
They were just twinkling Patrick's eye.
Yeah, before we start, can we confirm where you two were on that night?
Yeah, what night was it?
I'm gonna look at that banner.
I know exactly.
June
2005?
22nd, 2015. Yeah, 2005. We've been a show for 15 years.
2015.
In
Somehow we started
2015,
the show.
I was living in Chicago, so I was an hour behind.
Like I am now. Full
There
circle.
you go.
Wow.
That's where I was.
I was in New York somewhere. I don't know.
After you see this show, you may think that we were an hour behind as well.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? Who knows?
I don't know.
Makes me feel good about what we're about to see.
It's good stuff, guys. And and luckily for you all, and luckily also for me, you don't get to see any of my brilliant transitions, because this is back when we edited the videos, and
This was back when we wisely had a cameraman who would cut whenever you would introduce a singer.
Well, that was when it was like me and Andy running tech, where before it just became like one of us running tech.
Whoa. Half the reason I'm here is for seeing Nathan practice his tight 5. That's half the reason I'm here.
Oh, well, speaking of Andy makes a few appearances, and Andy's in this show. So it was just his birthday last week, and we get to see some of his work. And I think there's no better way to honor him than to do that. So I hope you all have a drink or some food or whatever. This is, I'm having a Chimay Bleu, which is one of my favorite beers, my birthday present to myself. And
just go around. I'm having a fancy papers from Cigar City Brewing Company down here in Florida.
I'm having a cinnamon tea.
Yeah.
Water, hydrate.
So I have to get up less. I have 2 drinks prepped. My first drink is that new Blue Moon Light Sky. It's not great. It's fine. And then a little bit of Dewar's Caribbean Smooth Scotch.
Mm-hmm.
I have strawberry.
A little bit.
Oh, strawberry.
You say a little bit, but it looked like a hand.
I'm on Ace Joker Dry Cider, and it's very nice, actually. It's my first time having it. It's really nice, and only 3 grams of sugar.
Great. If anybody needs a sponsorship deal out there, just hit us up. We got you.
She was also
Across the board.
tacos.
What's happening?
Well, guys, let's see that first scene. I believe this is Miss Serena Berman who started us off.
When I was 13, I hated everything.
May have been the Broadway he's full right there. I don't know.
Yeah, you're going to be older, but you're going to hate everything the second you turn 13.
But I love everything right now.
And I love you too, son. I just want you to know that before you turn into a complete monster.
No, Dad. Just know that I will always love you.
It's going to happen. Fine.
No, Dad. No. 2, 1.
Happy birthday! How do you feel? You're 13 His first sassy snide remark. Here, son, why don't you cut up and... What are you looking at there?
Why will we have better home and living in a house? God, what is this? Rwanda?
You were 12. You used to like looking at Better Home and Living and say, I'd like to live in a house like this someday. Come on, Eduardo, why don't you blow out the candles? It'll make you feel better.
My Oshkosh pants make me look
Well, I hope you're okay. As soon as your friends get here, I want you to drop this.
Oh, God, Jimmy is so uncool. Ding dong.
Hey, they're just like you. Maybe you guys can get, you know, on the same level. Coming.
Oh,
Hello, Jimmy.
greetings, Mr.
Kind of matching haircuts, man.
Thank you so much. Such a polite young boy. You must still be
That's like the
12.
shortest I've ever seen
turned 12
Pat's
and
hair.
a half 30 seconds ago.
I'm glad you're very punctual about knowing when you're born as well. Somebody just turned 13.
I know, I bought you burritos, Eduardo! So 20 seconds ago.
Is that any way to talk to your best friend?
But no, you're putting them in. You're putting them out the window.
You know that is where we do the gardening.
Oh, I'm sorry. A burrito garden?
I guess it is a burrito garden.
Oh, let's go play in it.
Hey, Jimmy, you go play in it. I'll be out in a second. Dad, I now am 13 and have 3 vowels in my name. Jimmy? Just him.
We can call you Ed until you turn.
Ah, no! This why I am Eduardo.
I'm really trying, here, son.
I accept our Spanish lineage.
Ding dong! Eduardo.
Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding
Very
dong.
authentic doorbell. Hello there, young man. Oh, you must be 15.
Yeah.
Look at
I'm almost a year older than him.
You're wearing your clothes backwards and inside out.
Shut up, old man.
Oh, it's gonna be a long.
Hey, what's up?
Hey!
I changed my name to Aurelius so I have more vowels and
Cool! One day I'm hoping to change my name to Eduardo. Then I'll be right there with you,
It
so...
doesn't matter because I'll still be 364 days, 23 hours, 57 minutes older than you.
Oh, yeah.
Because I'm going to turn 14 in like 3, 2, 1.
Well, that doesn't matter because that means you'll always be an older hag than me.
Sir, I can understand you're just a kid.
Well, look at you.
Yeah, I'd like to hang out with the adults now.
Oh, you want to hang out with the adults?
Yeah.
Hey, how would you like a non-alcoholic beer?
I love one.
Hey, Dad, can I get a non-alcoholic beer?
Not until you're 14. I'm responsible, okay?
Is there any Capri Suns?
Oh, Jimmy!
There's no stopping you. You're just going to hate everything.
I mean, if Jimmy has a Capri Sun, maybe I'll have one too, but I'll hate the whole thing.
That's okay.
You take 2 Capri Suns?
2 Capri Suns.
Luckily, I keep them in the same fridge. In the doorway.
That's the most irresponsible parent I know.
I'll put the straw in for you since you're just a kid.
You know what? I could have done that myself, but I'm glad you did, just because.
Best thing that's ever happened.
Cheers, everybody, to Eduardo. My little Eddie.
I'll be going by Eduardo now.
Oh boy.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
You drank that Capri Sun like Trump.
Probably should have cheers Capri Sun.
Well, it's probably all that hatred coursing through your brains. It shouldn't be Capri Sun.
This isn't even strawberry kiwi! You're the worst dad ever! You want me to fail!
Eduardo!
Whatever, Dad! Whatever!
Buddy, I guess the party's over.
I've got fries out the window!
That's a normal 13-year-old behavior. You'll understand.
You never loved me!
Daddy loves you, Eduardo.
Let me go talk to him. I know something
Yeah,
about
can you
this.
do me a favor? Keep an eye on him at
This is a
school.
very long scene.
We transition upstairs to the bedroom.
14th, everything's awesome.
But I feel like I know everything.
No, not till next year.
We cut to his 14th birthday where he is complete rage monster, can barely contain it any longer. Okay. It's been a long year. You killed your mother. I can't wait. Okay, he's got the katanas. He's got the katanas. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Having that alcoholic beer. Thanks, buddy.
Baby. How
Oh.
long was that?
Who knew my through line from last week to this week would be katanas?
I mean, I'd say a good 35% of your scenes have involved katanas or bows and arrows.
True.
That's true.
On brand.
Yeah.
Man, oh man! Remember how we got so much better at editing these scenes?
Well, like, I mean, this was like show 4, which means that was one of the earliest ones that I ever was teching.
Might have been
Like,
the first one you ever teched.
it may well have been, actually.
Judging by that 14-minute scene there.
Yeah, well, you know what? You get better at things the more you do them.
Listen, we all like shitting on ourselves from 5 years ago. That's for sure.
Speaking of which, I am so close to the camera, I can hear my fucking annoying laugh, and it's driving me
Oh yeah,
nuts.
because you're doing the tech and you're just right there.
Yeah. That's in about 80% of our shows.
Oh god, I know.
Is there a way for the purposes
Nathan's
here
really on top of his percentages today.
for what we're doing right now to somehow lower the volume of these live streams so we can talk over them? Because I don't think anybody could hear anything anyone was saying.
I certainly can.
Beautiful.
Well, let's see what happens in this next scene. Eva Richards, I think.
This is my street, smiling faces, known all my life. They regard me with pride.
This one's only 9 minutes total.
Everyone's sweet. They say you're going places. So how can I say that will
Can we hear people talking now better?
I had so much to hide. Hey guys, it's me. The biggest disappointment, you know. The kid couldn't hack it. She's back and she's walking real slow. Home, just breathe. As the radio plays with forgotten boleros, I think of the days when the city was mine. I remember the praise I gathered on the ghetto. The neighborhood waved and said, Nina, be brave and you're gonna be fine. Maybe it's me, but it all seems like lifetimes ago. So what do I say to these faces that I used to know? Hey, I'm home. Hey, they're not worried about me.
Back when
They are all counting on me to succeed. I am the one who made it out, the one who always made the grade. But maybe I should have just stayed home. When I was a child, I stayed wide awake, climbed to the highest place on every fire escape. Restless to climb, I got every scholarship, saved every dollar. The first to go to college, had lights on the line. I'm coming back home with my eyes on the horizon. Just me and the GWB asking, gee, Nina, what'll you be?
sure is put back on the keys.
Smile for the neighbors.
Back when he was but a wee little baby piano player.
Back when he was more evasive.
Smile inside and pray to the sky. Oh God, what will my parents say? Can I go in there and say,
Okay, we got home.
Woo!
Alright.
Now can we do that thing we like doing so much?
Okay.
Well, maybe we shouldn't do it.
Okay.
I just realized that I should probably tell you what it is I want to do before I just make you assume the things that I like when you do them. I was just wondering if we can make funfetti cupcakes, but instead of putting the icing on the cupcake, just eat it. I bet you weren't expecting that.
Nope. That's a lot less than I think. That's all right. Well, let's make cupcakes quietly.
Why did we move to this neighborhood?
It's so cheap. All the ogres. Okay.
It's cheap, but it's terrifying.
It's fine. Just be quiet. Just make cupcakes.
You wanna know what I love?
It's just a dog. It's just a dog. It's fine.
Sounded like a werewolf. Okay, now you say overreacted, you got shot.
No, I was slightly shocked. Just a little bit. Ow. Woo! Got me right in the
Don't get help, but all the ogres are mean and Scottish and they don't need any help.
They're all Scottish.
Goodness gracious. Oh,
No, it's
we
fine,
just
it's fine, we don't-
did. We have nothing here.
It's fine. Just put the cupcakes in it. It's fine. Yeah, we'll put the frosting over it and we'll.
It sounds like a Spaniard.
I don't know what you Spaniards sound like to you.
Is the sound adjusted all by any chance?
Hey, Mr. Nomerson, how are you?
Where's no fun video?
Yeah, we were just gonna make cupcakes and I got shot.
Even shot.
You just had something on your back.
Oh, there we go.
You have like no magic or something? You could...
That's a little better, right? Sound what?
Do you have the first?
A little. No, I didn't say nothing like 2 or 3.
That now it's
Oh, please. Ogre shot someone again. He said they'll be here in 30 minutes or less. And all dominoes.
This is why I think we moved towards a narrative structure plot. Because we're basically coming up with brand new entire narrative plots every scene.
Oh, you got down that time.
Yeah, it was. It really did put a lot of pressure on people initiating scenes.
I forgot that we did.
See, I'm watching this now and I'm thinking, like, that's when the blackout should have been, when everyone crashed to the floor.
Oh yeah.
Like, that's when it should have been.
Also, what's been my note for 5 years? Stay off the floor.
Pancakes.
That's a bad answer.
Yeah, no, we had the perfect ending. Like,
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and be called
Look at that janky chain that the Broadway Comedy Club kind is hanging
But
from.
I am gonna go get my notepad to take out those ogre hooligans. Ignore me. Oh man, no, I did call Domino's.
Oh, this was foreshadowing. 3 years later, I would film a Domino's commercial.
2 large pepperonis.
Just pepperonis.
That'll be $27.50, bro.
You guys have 27.50 egg chicken.
Hey, is he dying?
Hold on a second. I'll just get them all out of your back pocket.
Ow!
Here you go. Here's a 50. Keep the whole thing.
But I lay the law on some extra cheese. You know what I'm talking about.
That sounds like it'll gunk us up.
Alright, well, have a good night. Thanks for the help.
Well, I have these sausages now. So,
Please don't put it in the bullet hole. I know
oh,
you-
that's a good idea. I may or may not have eaten this first.
It's the direct route to my stomach.
It's okay. I'm gonna take you to the hospital.
Yeah,
You'll be
go-
fine. Hey, I have a station wagon out front. Can you go start the engine? I'll move your husband out.
Just read.
Norm, are you in there? Oh no, it's my wife. Don't tell her.
I love this voice you're doing, Andrew. It's like one of my favorite of your voices.
Hit the door. I won't.
I'm gonna hide under you.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I don't remember doing, John.
it's like it's almost Canadian, but not quite. Right? It's really cool.
It's like Minnesota. It's like a mix between Rick Moranis and a Swedish chef.
That man hurt?
No,
No, I just got a sausage stuff.
Yeah.
know, I studied at the Delicatessen
Why
First
did
Aid
not
University.
She didn't finish. She didn't finish.
Who said that? Nobody said that. This man's body is talking to me with my husband's voice. Oh, God.
Yes, go home and make him a pie.
Let me just sort that up. You take a deep breath now.
Just breathe, okay. Just breathe. Ow,
Slow.
Woosah. Oh my God.
She's
Meredith, you are.
I'd like to welcome you guys to the neighborhood. I'm going to tell my husband to drop by and say hello.
Oh, your husband's half a man with you.
You're going to be fine. You know what? And don't be afraid to knock for anything. We may be gnomes, but we identify as ogres.
I don't recall having an all blue shirt dress code, but apparently we all took it upon ourselves to do that.
It happens. It just happens.
It was before we switched the all plaid dress code that we had for a while.
No, I never wear plaid.
That's not true.
Oh, so that's
Yeah, neither do I.
The whole time
I
was
stopped
thinking-
wearing plaid when I realized that every dude in improv wore plaid.
All right.
I was trying to figure out how we were going to tie that scene back into the first scene because I forgot that we didn't used to do a linear show.
Yeah, it's really jarring to watch back because it's like I keep expecting like, oh, when's Eduardo coming back? And he's not.
He's
Yeah, it's
Or
almost
is he?
it's almost like torture in a way. Like I'm being punished for the sins of my show's past.
Well, speaking of torture, this next scene is actually one of my favorites.
That's a great introduction. A real we wouldn't need Ethan's normal introductions. He's just killing it right now.
That's
I have a feeling I'm not in this one.
You definitely are.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's.
Oh. Is this Thunder's cheat goes crazy dancing?
Yep.
Okay.
My sister and I had an act that couldn't flop. My sister and I were.
Chicago, I know this song. I never know the songs.
My sister and I earned $1,000 a week at least. Oh, yeah. But my sister's now unfortunately deceased. I know it's sad, of course. The fact is still a fact. And now all that remains is the remains of a perfect double act. Watch this. Now you have to imagine with two people. It's swell with two people. First I, then she, then we.
Make sure to
But
watch
I can't do it alone. Then
during
she,
everything.
then I.
Oh, but it was so much better to have that dripping than not have it at all.
But I can't do it alone. She'd say what's
I hope just remember being like, oh, she's going to dance through this whole thing.
She'd say, I heard the cats meow, then we wow,
I really
then wow
hope
again.
you,
Then she,
Chris, try to replicate this.
we go. And those two big Johnnies did it around to cheer the best attraction in town. They nearly tore
My
the
video is
down.
jumping, so this is a very interesting song to watch in slides rather than a fluid video.
A few last parting shots. And this we do in perfect unison.
Your name's Emily Dennis?
It is.
I think I saw
Now you see
on
me
Facebook
going through
trying to
it.
run
You
for
may
like
think
magazine
there's
cover girl.
nothing to
something
it,
like
but I
that.
simply cannot do it.
But she did do it alone. She did that song by herself. Good afternoon.
Good on you, Emily.
How long do I let this scene run?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah. But we're still not going to let that stop this audition from happening.
my total weekend at Birdie's.
Oh.
Just show me what you got. His headshot and resume.
I remember this now.
That actually reminds me of that old Who's Line game they used to play. They used to do that one where it's like both actors would be dead in the scene, but the third character had to keep it going.
And this is a scene
I apologize in advance. In advance for the past.
Practice watch.
I like the film that scene from Pulp Fiction. Christopher Walken from Watch.
Chris is an amazing dead body. This is incredible.
He's the best.
I cannot believe this.
See, I'm interpreting this card because it's from the point of view in the movie, it's perspective. And normally there's like very soft.
Was always Andy's favorite text character to play. I was like, just stand there and react.
Commentary.
Grow up to become Bruce Willis. I don't really remember all that. You guys got it. Okay? We're gonna put you guys on the road. You're gonna make millions of dollars. Chris, did you hear that? We got it. We did it. After auditioning for 30 years, we did it. I think we're gonna have to bring up some sort of pulley system for it. No, it's fine. You got it? Yeah, we work together. We work alone. All right, you start next week. Next week. Next week. Cut to next week. You have dead too much. My name's Andrew. This is
Sometimes miss the edits.
Sup?
We don't do it as much anymore. They were kind of fun.
I was the only half dead, half alive duo in town. Yeah? Well, where are creepy brother sister at?
God.
Oh, Mom! Look at me, Meg. Oh, Mom! We're so crazy! Crazy! You can't even do it! Hey! I'm sorry!
I didn't really pause on being on the floor for this scene.
Nope.
Hey! What does that look like? Stupid movie head! Andrew, it looks like a kid doing with the glasses! Do it!
Knock his glasses off.
Oh my God.
What the devil is all of me?
Andrew also spends half the scene dragging people off by their legs.
What is the meaning of
Oh
this?
my God.
We were your one and only half dead, half alive. Whatever did I say that you were the only half dead, half alive? Yeah, and I thought we signed an exclusivity contract. Me and me. Listen, 4 of you must work together. Okay, I think you just shit himself. Yours is still having power. It's very constipated in life. How do you keep holding it so well? Well, you know, it's a lot of upper arm strength, a lot of cardio. I just spray her with lots of Lysol. It's a smaller model, you see. Let me get my point out. It smells like shit in here. The 4 of you need to work together. Wait, he should hear this.
What is this goes on to them? I have glasses in my pocket now.
See that? That's right. It's a new part. Hey, we're listening. We've been listening the whole time. 4 of you are going on America's Got Talent. The big time. Now, if you have to win this competition, or else we'll have to, bury the bodies because I don't think this is legal. But my sister, she's so Gorgeous. I can see the makeup rubbing off.
And is only one in my hand.
Are you all prepared for this?
Going full Faulkner on this one.
You've got about 30 minutes. Oh, 30 minutes. What? Hang on. I think his dick just fell off.
Was that the blackout line? I think his dick just fell off.
Yeah. Oh, that's not
Yes.
bad. That's not bad as blackout lines go.
I think that's how I make it really clear to edit the scene.
Yeah.
That's the best blackout I've done so far.
I mean,
The level of trust that Meg and Chris showed was probably unwarranted.
I held
Considering how
her.
I wiped my face on Pat's crotch on the way down.
Yeah, that was classic.
first of many times.
Was it the first? Oh, how
The
special.
first time on stage.
Oh,
I don't even think I said anything to tell you what to do there. I think I just like pulled you up and I was just like, be a dead body. Done and done. Because I simply could not do it alone.
I added so much to that.
We had some shout outs in the YouTube chat, Nathan. Kaylee Downey says, happy birthday.
Hey.
Sage Bookhalter says, happy birthday, Nathan. I couldn't hear y'all. And then, yes, smiley face. Those are old comments. Don't know if the sound's any better, but hopefully it is now.
Let's hope so. Nothing like an on-the-spot Zoom to figure out the technical stuff midway through.
Yeah.
So,
It was a low pressure, no show, chill time. Chill time.
Chill time.
Chill hang.
Cool. Let's see this next one. This is Melissa Deanna, who I did a show with long before On the Spot happened. So
Wow.
yeah,
So you called in your friend to do the show.
I know. Imagine that.
Unbelievable.
I'm not at all the sort of girl who can simply give herself to just any man. I have a very special kind of man in mind. Unless this man's the sort of man I'm speaking of, then he is not the sort of man that I can love. The man I can love must have a nose, no more than 2 arms and about 10 toes. He must be 6 feet tall, at the very least 5. I can't love just any man. He must be alive.
Apropos, considering the previous.
Apropos for the last scene.
Some eyes and some ears, and if possible skin. He must be very, very handsome, or else very, very near. Oh, when will a man I can love appear? I know you will say that I am aiming too high, that I am chasing an ideal, that such a man might be real. But deep in my heart, I have this dream that won't die, and any man who hopes to win my heart must match the picture that's within my heart. The man I can love must have a spleen.
What is the song from?
Something's in between. Must be wise or stupid, shy or cocky.
I don't know.
Single, married, hairy or bold.
Maybe she wrote it.
I can love only that kind of man. I can love only that kind of man. I can love only that kind of man. Oh, that kind of
Oh, the crowd loved that
There were like 45 people in the audience that night.
I'm so glad you came to our dating
You weren't that good of
I
a
know it didn't work out with eHarmony. I know it didn't work
Good
out
in
with
that sense.
Harmony. I know it didn't work out with JJ, but this will be it. This, the men come to you. Top 3 models. Here we go. All right, coming up.
Great.
This is great. This is now, these are the 3 that I gathered, judging by your budget. This is what I like to call the 4-year-old Prius kind of model we have. Now, he only has 1 kidney and no head. Why doesn't he tell you all about his specs? Get up there, Skippy. His name is actually Skippy.
The whole thing was that she would love the person without a head, without a spleen. We're all missing things. Hello? The easy premise, baby.
I'm pretty sure I specified on my
You look like
profile
Beaker's
that
body.
I don't drive Priuses, and I need
Take that as a
something that
compliment.
has all of them.
That'd be a great Halloween costume. If you got like a papier-mâché beaker's head, put it on top of it.
I remind myself of like the little boy back at the
Thomas, say paper mache like a British person again.
I need
Papier-mâché.
that has all of them.
Alright then, here is
Cool.
Boo Boo! Boo Boo has only done 12 years in a penitentiary. He knows how to make 40
People who watch On the Spot for the technical updates, we've actually changed the angling of the LED lights since then and lost that backlight, and I miss it. That's it.
Change lights every week.
To work with this.
It's true. It's the bane of my life.
What you need me to do? You want me to fix that eyebrow, right?
That's just what he sees how to improve, not how to fix. Hey,
What you want me to do? I'm not a miracle worker.
get up.
Okay.
It's okay, honey. We have so many angry crap. Okay, here comes the fastball special. His name
Thomas really
is
liked that joke, the
Gerald.
fastball
It
special.
was very hard for him growing up because of
I did, and I laughed exactly the same way as I was watching it now, and that's really disconcerting to laugh and hear yourself laughing in the past the same way. It's very uncomfortable.
Ate an entire canary. Oh.
Well,
I don't know why that joke got me.
Just its delivery. Whole.
I don't understand. You like eating things whole, and you love holes.
No, I like whole things, but I do like some holes.
I am getting.
I brought donut holes.
Those are good. I want to watch you swallow them.
Seems like the private part of the interview, so I'm just gonna stand behind this wall that has a tiny window. Don't mind me.
Which one do you want? The chocolate, the powdered, or the other powdered?
Touch the powder one. No reason.
It's one-way glass, so I can't see anybody.
I don't have object permanence. I don't know what that means.
How'd you get here, Gerald?
My mother.
Cut to Gerald growing up with his mother.
Mom,
Gerald!
you gave me a terrible name.
You're just gonna have to learn from it. Now, I'm gonna go to work. You watch after the family's canary, okay? I'll be home soon!
Hey Gerald, my name is Jimmy and I'm looking for a friend because all my friends turned 13.
Look at that. Callback, baby.
Yeah.
Through line plot.
I'm holding a tray of burritos. I've heard that you like them.
I do.
You want to know
Well
what?
done.
Let's have a burrito eating contest.
Okay.
And maybe we'll throw in my canary. We'll get canary right there.
Go back to present day.
I wish they do it Christmas then.
Hey! Gerald, you have to bring you out for a second. I have 2 canaries in the office when you get
Go back.
Yeah, a one-scene callback. Hell yeah. Yeah.
Well, thank
Oh,
you.
wow.
One scene callback. That's some shit right there.
That was good. It was fun. I'm glad that my blackouts are
That's a
getting
pretty
better as the show
cursor.
goes along. That's all I'm looking at.
Andy apologizing for not having object permanence just about broke me.
Yeah, that was great. Sorry, I don't have object permanence. I nearly lost it.
That's a random.
I don't know why I enjoyed the canary joke line.
Nathan, where's your singer friend at these days, huh?
I think she's in Jersey running a surf shop.
That's awesome.
I mean, probably not right now, but yeah.
That's amazing. Actually, we're like coming up on like a 2-year anniversary too of the Fuck Yeah It's Summer video. Now that I was thinking of surfing,
we are.
So maybe I'll put that back online on whenever the first day of summer is. Is that today or is it tomorrow?
That was like 2 days ago, wasn't it?
I feel like it's been summer.
That was like
for
2 days ago.
It was
Yeah.
on
Yes.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Did we miss it? Oops.
It was yesterday.
Oh well, the world's falling
Yeah,
apart.
yesterday.
I was thinking about the beginning of summer.
What was that, Delvecchio? You're like glitching out, man.
Yeah, I might go back to my phone, guys.
Oh, you gotta stop. Just like close some of the porn tabs you have open on your computer.
I keep trying to, but I've just got too many open. But it's all cuddles.
Hashtag cuddle
I
porn.
just want to see that. I just want to see that people are like comfortable and happy.
I'm comfortable if you're comfortable, baby.
Speaking of comfortable, let's take a look at another. I think I might skip
Nathan
this section.
Armstrong, king of the segways.
And we said we weren't going to get any of those transitions
That's
tonight.
right. We're running a little late, so I might skip ahead a little bit here. There are 10 songs on this one, so I think we're going to skip this one.
We're doing all of them because I've got some other stuff we can watch too.
You've got some other stuff. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. Then I'll pick 2 more, and then you can toss some stuff in here if you want.
Them that's God shall give. Them that's
Are we already at
Yeah, well, I skipped song 5, so now we're back around. Here's the good stuff.
Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child. It's got his own, it's got his own. Yes, the strong gets more while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets don't ever make the grade. 'Cause Mama may have, Papa may have, but God
Does anyone in the cast remember where this song went?
No, but Grace just put in the chat that this is one of her favorite songs of all time.
It's Billie Holiday.
It is. It's Billie Holiday. It's one of the most beautiful songs. Oh my God.
You've got lots of friends crowding round the door. But when you're gone and spending ends, they don't come round no more. Rich relations give crust of bread and such. You can help yourself, but don't take too much. 'Cause Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child. It's got
big supper. I reserved for people.
Is this our first
When
Jesus
you
scene?
come, my friend Judas says it's gonna be killer.
Son,
Maybe?
I know you walk me around a lot more.
I do. I'm 33. I barely know you.
Listen, we'll get to know each other a lot more.
I'm gonna
real
end
soon.
you.
It's great. You have a dinner with your friends. It'll be great.
We're gonna have bread. We're gonna have water that'll turn to wine. It's gonna be awesome.
You doing strange miracles again?
Me, Judith, but not early for the dinner.
Just Judas. What's up, bro?
Yep, I'm Dad. You're very cold.
When he warms up, he's the best. Judas is coming. Peter's coming. My girlfriend Mary. His brother Andrew. Hey, Judas. Hey, buddy. Oh, hey. You should shave before you kiss people like that. What are you saying, friend? Cool. So, I can't wait. I have dinner.
Always
set up.
wanted to be Judas. Jesus Christ.
Why is everyone set up on one
Well,
side?
you know, you're halfway there with this.
There's a photo.
You still could. Not like they're gonna stop doing that musical anytime soon.
You're gonna have to sit there a long time in
This
one
is,
place.
it's gonna be a killer supper. Like, it's gonna be a supper to end all suppers. It's gonna be great.
All right, son. Well, listen, I'll be watching from you know where.
The attic?
Yes.
Well, Judas got me my own grail. You're gonna miss out, Dad.
Yeah. A great grail. Looks like something, you know, a...
Who spiked my blood? It's gonna be crazy.
All right, you have fun.
Hey.
Make sure your friends have.
Before you go,
Yes.
can you like do one of those neat tricks, like take your range for 40 days?
I told them that you drowned everyone once because they were jerks and they don't believe me.
I liked that story. I
Listen, I totally did. But everyone is kind of cool right now, so I'm not going to do that. Besides, I'm not a performing monkey. I'm not going to do things for you.
Dad, we are so far from monkeys, you don't have to worry.
Believe me, I know.
Evolution.
I was there.
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Here's a special thing I'll do for your dinner and your friends.
Yes.
Okay.
A special thing.
Check your pockets.
Judas, look at your pockets.
You see, you'll find 30 pieces of silver in there.
Oh, don't spend it all in one place.
Look at that.
Don't put it to good use.
It's better than pulling it from behind the ears. It's a lot more.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't know about this reboot of the Bible that you want to do.
It'll be a lot better with explosions.
So you did really well with the Transformers.
Yeah!
You made some really weird choices.
Look, I'm telling you, Judas reveals himself to be a robot. Okay? You with me? You with me? You with me? You with me?
Then don't have a choice. You're the executive producer.
He sneezes, God turns and says, "Bless you." Boom! He's invincible.
I guess I'll see it in the editing bay.
Hey!
Nice editing Michael Bay.
Oh man, that was awesome, Dad.
Hey, before you go, just got one big surprise for you.
What's that? It's an active grenade!
Get down, Dad! I'm making sauce for no reason. I'm gonna call it the Virgin Mary. Boop, 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 boop. Phone's an ancient time. Virgin Mary.
Did someone oh
Explosions everywhere. Lights are off.
Virgin Mary versus Judas. No!
did someone call the Virgin Mary?
This is
I was expecting my mom to do.
He's transforming!
Here, here's a shotgun.
Get down! I'm not supposed to die yet! God wins.
You made $2 billion on 3 weeks.
There we
Not an on the spot without a Michael Bay shot.
Gotta love. We got Chris with the wrapped up shirt twice in this show.
Once as a what? Sorry, what were you the first time again? Damn it, I'm doing great at this.
One of the 3 dating people.
That's right, yeah.
I'm impressed with us. We did tag outs and tag ins.
All right, let's skip ahead to the last song and scene in this, and then if Pat had some stuff he wanted to toss on.
Is there like a real good juicy one that comes up in the show? I didn't watch it. You did though, right?
I didn't really watch it either, but this is, well, I wanted to react with you guys, remembering it. You see,
it's true. And I remember.
I wanted to be present.
That's right. This is the last scene. So
Does it have a final song?
Does it have one of our finales?
It does.
Hell yeah.
It does. So we'll do this. This song you've never heard before at On the Spot.
Charlie, stop it! What the heck is that? It's Charlie. It's just Charlie. Charlie looks pretty good in that.
By the way, way to pace that mic to the center.
No. Women have been making bad choices since the beginning of time.
More annoyed that I haven't fixed the camera at this point.
Yeah, southpaw.
From outer space, who's this bright-eyed guy in your place? You're kinda cute when you're not so shy. Oh, don't wanna be another star-crossed lover. We all know how that ends. I'm better off without him. We're better off as friends. Yeah. No. I'm here before. Have I come back for more? Another chapter in the history of wrong guys. Yesterday, no spark, no heartache at all. But today I'm feeling something I just can't ignore. Charlie, honestly, I haven't heard like this before. That history of wrong guys. Chapter 1.
Not funny, this was in 84. The time that we heard this song.
Oh my god. That restart is always damn impossible.
I mean, she's kicking butt in this song right now.
Oh, she's great.
And I gotta say, this was way before we heard it 25 times.
Right. This was the first time.
This was the absolute first time we heard the song.
She went to surf shop now?
Something like that.
Why is the camera this out of focus? There
I
it
know,
is.
Tom, you gotta tell us.
I
We've been dating for like 6 years.
Not a
Feel a
cinematographer.
bit overzealous or something.
But how do I know that you really love me?
This is also a callback. It's Gerald
A
and
lot of reallys, and you're really making me uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, it is.
Listen, something with me.
That felt so good.
Listen, we met in that wonderful dating service.
The 1 week glance at the dead guy who came in after America's Got Talent.
I ate that entire body for you. I'm like a snake. Doesn't that show? Okay.
I could take your appetizer orders and make an apology. The water we served you was tainted with ecstasy.
I love drugs. I love drugs. I like them. They go in my mouth, then they go to my mouth.
Great song about drugs.
That's like 2 tiny songs that Meg has started in this scene. and then kind of like got curtailed.
Before we were more confident in singing improvised songs.
Well, I suppose before Whitbeck was more comfortable playing them as well.
Water is so amazing.
Not to speak for him.
You're our only pupil. Do you guys mind doing a cheers with water with us?
We've been sober for 12 years.
Yeah, great. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, cheers, cheers. Chug it, chug it, chug it, chug it.
Look at that.
You just ruined these two men's lives.
A black shirt. Got too hot. Not too much has changed, I guess. Ego!
I wanted to jump on Tom so bad.
There's actual water.
I used to be the weird one.
Oh, man.
What do you think about having one more glass?
I feel like I'm dehydrated.
One glass.
Let's guitar. Use it.
Those were one of my favorite
And Whitbeck didn't get it.
First, I have to find out.
Like you. Real bad.
Is it anybody's birthday?
It is actually my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Have a special. No, that's fine. You can just sing me one more song. Just one more song.
I'm in it.
Oh,
Good telegraphing.
I kind of missed doing this song. I enjoyed it.
One song more, fuck. Time for us
These are
to
waiter
end this show. These people here, they have to go.
Am I also high?
We need to end the show with mine. They've got to get out on time. One song more.
So many weird I've seen. I think I carried a dead body.
One song more.
And somewhere there was Michael Bay. He made a Bible story muddy.
One pepperoni waits, there's two. He's 13 now, he's fucked up.
Yeah, we actually recapped all the scenes, even though there's somehow 4 more scenes in the show.
I just did so
So the ending numbers did make more sense when it was like a collection of scenes, because they were better for a wrap-up.
Did I just break into
Ooh, came in on the wrong key on that one.
Holy shit, I was
All right.
If I answer, sorry, it's in key. It's just.
even better. I'm Jesus. Thank you so much for coming on
I don't water on my head, but I'm not as lit as three people.
Chris, 5 years later, was still obsessed with the air conditioner.
This stuff is so absurd.
Look what that air conditioner's doing now.
Everybody's high and it's wide
This came off flawlessly right here.
Andrew and I looking at Pat for the word.
I was about to say, Chris and I clearly looking at Pat and see what's just literally pointed at him like, look at that!
Yeah, I'm actually screaming the lyrics at Chris and
I think I just started yelling.
Yeah, that's a key, bitches.
Well, on that note. someone with more time and patience than me should go through and do like a supercut of all the best versions we did of all the different songs.
I mean, like, watch these.
I don't want to do it. Someone else should.
Everyone hits the same note, I think.
No,
pretty much.
There's harmony.
What's that? What's that?
There it is, kids. The end of the show 4.
That was epic.
What do you think?
Wow.
Can we go back to that ending?
Yeah.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
No one ever wanted to do that ending. That was the only
I
one
did.
I liked of all those. And everyone's
I always
like,
wanted to do it.
The only one I didn't like was summer of '63.
Oh, what a night.
Oh, what a night!
December
My least favorite.
What do you think, Kyle? Should we go back to parodying songs for the end of our show?
Put your thoughts in the comments below.
Like and subscribe.
I do remember when that happened, my first show, and widespread panic. My very first show, I was like, okay, whatever you say.
It takes a lot of pressure for the singers. They're like, I don't know what's happening.
I don't know anything. I don't know any of you people. What am I doing here? Oh God. So, yes, let's do it.
Excellent. As we all know, that Kyle is the head of our board.
Who did that?
He's
Who
the Brian
decided
Cox
that?
of our inheritance.
Hey.
Does have a very Brian Coxian beard.
It does. Nice.
I like his Yankees jersey.
Grown.
Kyle, where are you joining us from? Are you back in New York City? Where are you hiding?
Long Island, New York.
Long Island. Okay. All right. Nice and toasty on the Long Islands.
It's pretty toasty. I'm in a room without AC. I don't know what I'm doing here. Terrible.
Yeah, Nathan, how much of that show did we miss out on here? There's like 4 more scenes, right?
Yeah, at least. Yeah.
Yeah.
4 more scenes.
Yeah, it was a long show.
It was just
a long show.
yeah, because we were doing 10 singers,
10
or
singers.
10 songs, 5 singers, 10 songs.
And a segue in between each one.
Oh boy.
And Thomas not being that good at editing yet, so.
And you,
well, Grace not being there yet made everything just seem longer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we even considered it back then because we were just like living the dream, doing improv for free.
5 years later, we're still.
Well, you know, we got as a show, we got tighter, we got
Yes.
quicker, we kept it together. It was more cohesive. It makes so much more sense for the audience to watch one plot than to have to like learn a new plot every time we start a scene. And then when we do callbacks, they make more sense because we're calling back within the same plot of the show instead of setting up a new thing. Although we do miss the freedom to do a Michael Bay Jesus story reboot scene, maybe. But I still think we are able to do that in our normal show now, as long as we figure out a way to cram it into what's happening.
Well, I think it's interesting because we were all like, man, these scenes are long.
They were
But
so
at the same time, the narrative lends itself to smaller, shorter scenes because you can always revisit the character. By the time we watched like the second or third scene, I realized the longer scenes made sense because the beginning, the middle, and the end had to happen in one scene.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So,
But it was nice to see Andy again. Nice to kick it back and see where we got our grits.
And legitimately, that I Can't Do It Alone scene is one of my favorites of kind of all time.
Yeah, somebody said it earlier. It was like a Who's Line game. It kind of is. Like Colin Mocker used to go around and like move every other dead actor around the stage. But also, Chris is a great dead body. So you know,
And I was 15 pounds lighter then.
We all were.
Don't even talk about how
I was
light
much more than
am
15
right
pounds
now.
lighter.
I got the COVID-19.
Yeah, I've gotten a real bad COVID 15.
Oh, you don't have COVID-19. You're just.
Oh, I see what that
It's
means.
It's a play on like the freshman.
I
the
thought
freshman
that
15.
That's
Gotcha.
the,
Oh.
Okay.
that's why I do
It,
the singing.
it made the joke better that like 3 of you told me how you got it.
So I have some stuff over here.
Oh God.
Good drugs,
that I was
Patrick.
Show it. Show it.
Well, so it's up. I'll give it to you guys. So I have a bunch. I have every song Nathan's ever sung for us, and I picked a few that I think are very entertaining.
Yes.
And I have a few improv scenes as well that Nathan shines in. So would you like to see a Nathan song, or in honor of Nathan's birthday? I thought this would be a fun thing to do. And I did not get his approval for this at all, so I'm going off the rails and hijacking this party right now.
This is a real red pill, blue pill kind of decision.
Song or scene first? What do you say?
Scene.
Scene. We
Song,
should end
right.
with a song. You gotta do scene.
Never mind.
What's that?
Nothing.
What happened? All right, let's see which one. Keep riffing.
What's that?
All right. Here we go. Here.
Okay.
This will be good. Let me see. All right, ready? Let's see if I can do this correctly. Okay, here we go.
Face.
That was Michaela, I think.
Michaela, right? Yeah.
Michaela, yeah.
Patria.
Call this meeting of non-lovers anonymous. We are here to discuss our problems and the fact that we have fallen in love with nuns who are emotionally and physically and sometimes spiritually unavailable. Always.
Yeah, always. Right?
That's right. Sometimes you think you can turn them, but really, you just gotta break that habit, I tell you.
I got it was a joke.
Hey, get it, but I'm glad you did. Now what? Wait, what? All right, sure. I will go first. Hi, my name is Charlie. I'm a non-lover. Hi, Charlie. Thank you for reciprocating that. I loved a nun named Maria, but then she went off and had 6 children, not by her own, so I think she might have been a slut. And then she moved to Austria and then had to run away.
Colonel Maria von Trapp.
There were some alive hills. It was something weird that was happening.
I don't know, I just kind of sound like you chose a different life than what you chose.
It was like
I didn't even hear what I said.
You're very broke, so we should have defined his life.
I understand we all have lots of bad choices we had to make. Difficult choices.
Yeah,
like when I decided to cheat on her with Nicola.
Oh, this is off of History of Run, guys.
we should have known that information before.
You gotta give us the whole spectrum if we're gonna talk this through, Charlie.
This is not about me. This is about all of you.
He's trying so hard to make it about everybody, but you two are just like, no, this is what you okay, man?
You introduced the whole
I just think this is all nonsense. I tell you.
Wow, he's scrolling.
You know what? When he's thrown off, he's got it.
It's like the nun part. It's the nun. It's just the same part. Anyway, my story.
So thank you.
He's done.
Hi, Don.
And I just feel like I can't compete with God, you know?
Competing with God is a very difficult thing.
Yeah, so like.
Oh, you're on this shit.
Yeah. So what do I do?
Well, I think you make some water into wine or something.
I can throw it back up. It's
You done my work.
I'll try it.
You try throwing on some wine next time you're in communion, and that'll just that'll certainly clear the room.
Good. Let's go.
Everybody, I'm Fred.
Hi, Fred.
My story is I once went on
that story was not too good.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
Basically, the whole thing is they're only in love with God. You made a really good point, but you can't compete with God.
Yeah.
trying to make another nun pun with the doubt.
You're also making a reference to the play, Doubt. The final line of Doubt.
No one here was stupid, I don't think.
I have such doubts.
But what's the point of this? We come here every Thursday at 8:30 and nothing changes.
I have about 30 of the sugar cookies because no one else wants it.
Yeah.
Well, you know, those sugar cookies are left over from the Girl Scout troop that came before us, but that's all right. Oh, oops.
What's Scouts make sugar cookies?
Because God doesn't.
Yeah.
I do? I've only lived in this country.
Oh, no.
I know about Samoans and Finlands because they're the ones I like.
There's a good shortbread.
Right, like there was like loaves and fishes and wine. That's right, he was like starting really bad moment where he like trashed that church because he's like, this is false. And he was like, this is my body, which is broken for you. Oh, literally his last thing he did had to do with food. Yeah. You know what this makes me think of? I think in order to get to a nun's heart, you've got to serve her food. Yeah.
Flawless.
That whole show was about falling in love with a nun, if you couldn't tell.
Here's an odd question. I don't believe that I've ever asked this before, but how many people, aside from me, went to Catholic school for 9 years?
11, baby.
Because we do a lot of God stuff. That happens. It just happens.
Yeah. I mean, I was like a junior high minister back in the day.
I got kicked out of my youth group band twice for not believing in God enough. they're like the bassist can't be an atheist or agnostic. He just can't.
But
I
then
like
they
the
let
not
you
believing
back
in God enough. There was a scale.
They were like, we actually do need him. Oh no, wait.
But
no,
he
we don't.
is good.
It turns out
He
there's
is
not
good.
because they were trying to like do like the rock edge to everything. Turns out there's not a lot of people in punk bands who want to be in youth group bands.
Shame.
I have a feeling if you were the lead guitarist, however, you would have still made it by. Like bassist, we can find another one.
The one of the reasons they let me back in is because oh boy, I can't believe I'm telling this story right now. The youth minister was like, yeah, like it's really great that we have female singers, but I feel like it would be really interesting to have like a male singer and like what it would be like for a male voice. I'm like, I got kicked out the next week. I was like, I don't know if I'm okay with this.
You're turning the world on its head. Gender roles.
Yeah, right. Who knew a man could sing?
They
Let's give it
promoted you
that.
from bassist to vocalist.
Hey, the bassist.
You didn't believe in God, so you got a promotion?
Yeah. I pulled a full Mark
always-
Hoppus on everyone. I'm the singer now.
It always bugged me every time I went to church. Like it would be all the men playing the instruments and the women were the ones who were singing. And it was just like, dude, there are women who play instruments and men who just sing. But no, it had to be the women who just sang and the men who play the instruments. Anyway.
That's weird. You were in a church that pigeonholed people by gender? I'm sorry. If anyone wants to get mad at someone on this podcast for joking at the expense, it's Andrew. You can get mad at me.
I watched On the Basis of Sex last night, so this whole conversation is like right there on my brain.
Watch what on the basis of sex? You watch what on the basis of sex?
The movie.
Wait, on the basis of sex? Because
The vocalist now. That's the sequel. He's a vocalist now.
You want to be the vocalist of sex.
Speaking of sexy,
transition.
There's a segue.
Nailed it.
Here's a sexy little song from
Yeah.
Nathan Armstrong himself.
What the? Oh.
There you go.
What
Curious
do
what
we
you're gonna
what do we got?
Oh
looks like
God.
It looks like you're about to.
I sound terrible in this.
It looks like you're about to do 8 Mile.
I was about to say Eminem.
If you had.
This is Dracula.
Yes! This is what I wanted.
Oh, I remember this.
I don't. Oh shit! Yeah. Gross.
I've been drowning too long to believe.
Halloween show 2019.
And I've been living too hard to believe things are going to get easier.
Less than a year ago when all of us could be in the same room.
I've been trying to shake off all the pain from the lessons I've learned. And when I see Van Helsing, I swear to the Lord I will slay him. Take it from me, but I swear that this will be so. Blood will run down his face when he is decapitated. His head on my mantle is how I will let this world know how much I love you. Die. Die.
This movie's so good.
So good.
I can't.
That was one of my favorite Nathan vocal performances. I could not share it.
I was excited when he started.
Nice. So for those who haven't had the pleasure, on the spot every Halloween, we try to do a fun Halloweeny kind of show, and we dress up in costumes. And Nathan was Dracula. That's right. He wore baseball attire and a Dracula cape. Call himself
And the beard.
I would love to see you do the other musical bits from this movie, like when he starts doing the Muppet theme but starts sobbing, or the breakdown of when he's like, "See a psychiatrist, I don't want to."
What's the name of the singer in there? It's because it's Russell Brand. All the Snow, right? That's it.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Played by Russell Brand.
Yeah, he has some amazing songs in the sequel.
Against the Greek?
Yeah, exactly. The clap
Bangers
is a
and
great
Mash
song.
is a killer song.
So is the clap. Both absolute rockers.
Was that song written by Brett McKenzie from Flight of the Conchords, or was that by Jason Segel?
I think it's a Jason Segel, isn't it?
Am I getting that confused because Brett did music for the Muppet movie?
Yeah.
Well, one of the I think I've read that one of the reasons that Jason Segel was put on the Muppet movie was because of Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
That is exactly
that's
correct.
what it is.
And it's also, he was actually writing the Dracula musical with puppets before Forgetting Sarah Marshall. And then when he started writing Forgetting Sarah Marshall, just incorporated that into the show. So, anywho, Pat, do you have any more, or are we going to call this?
I have one scene that I must play. It's a Nathan solo performance. A Nathan solo scene. And I'll play a little bit of the song before too, because it's our best buds, the Waltons.
Oh.
So let me play a little into that. We'll
Shout out to Claire and Mel.
Shout out to Claire and Mel Walton, wherever they at in Canada, upstate New York. I'm not as good as like finding the share screen button. There we go. Okay, here we go. We got it.
There's so much room. Cities are like the flowers bloom. Everyone dreams like a dream. Up there, skies are ocean blue. I could be safe and live without a care. Live without a care. If only I could live up there.
Now, this show had a weird, like, post-apocalyptic thing going on with it. There were, like, people that were living among the surface, and Nathan was not one of those people.
Oh, I love this show.
There he is. Somebody's shirt is really blending in with that curtain there, huh?
Shut up.
Yeah, if only he had spent a lot of time giving notes about that and the curtain.
When you took me in 38 years ago, you said I could be down here forever and ever. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I want to live in a place that's full of love. I want to live where the sun shines down.
Solid frontline tag song there, Nathan.
40 feet under.
The epitome of an I Want song. There it is.
I love that show. That
That was a fun show. Well, kids, thank you. What?
No, go ahead. I just can't. Were you my brother or my like secret husband or something in that? Do you remember? Doesn't matter. I don't remember. It was something.
There was something.
There was something like that where he was secretly he was sweeping the temple that we all lived above, and for some reason he was like a weird crypt keeper. But that like type of character has appeared many times in Nathan's on the spot career.
Love it.
Andrew has katanas. I have hunched over old guy.
Oh yeah.
Every single person has their thing.
Yep. And apparently, as we've seen from tonight's show, Chris has shirt pulled up.
Oh, shirt tie Chris.
Yeah.
You know there's a lot of sass coming out when shirt tie Chris walks out.
Anyway, guys, I wanted to thank you all. We're going to end the stream here. Any of you guys want to hang out on Zoom, that's cool. But we're going to end the stream. Thank you, anyone who was watching.
You know what? I have one more song that you can end the live stream on, and then yeah.
Awesome. Well, let me plug something real fast. Guys, check out please 8can'twait.org. It's very important. We had on the spot want to be very clear that that Black Lives Matter, and that is very important to us. And next week at 7:30, different time, 7:30, we're going to be doing a show. So come check us out at 7:30 next week. All right, Pat, go ahead.
Okay, once again, a happy birthday to our dear co-creator and producer, Nathan Armstrong. We're taking you out. Hope everybody's staying safe and happy in their quarantines. And please, for fuck's sake, wear a goddamn mask.
Amen.
And
wear a mask.
Here's a little song to sing you sweetly home. Once again, happy birthday, Nene. Mwah, we all love you.
And daring, courageous and caring, faithful and friendly, with stories to share.
I sound terrible at it.
They sing out in chorus, marching along as their song fills the air. Gummy bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears. Magic and history are part of their history, along with the secret of gummy berry juice. The legend is growing, they feel right in knowing the fight for what's right in whatever they do. Gummy bears, bouncing here and there and everywhere. High adventure that's beyond compare. They are the gummy bears.
Hit is a not the right word. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Stay safe, everyone. Love you all. See you next week.